All right, and we are live. Hey, I'm going to be interviewing Todd Martin. Well, more of talking with, but famous horse trainer and the performance horses and podcast. And dad, yes, my dad.
Can you see that?
Yeah, we can see everything. Cool. Good footage first. Good first live so far. First thing that I would think viewers would want to know is probably how you manage being a horse trainer, a podcaster, a dad, and how do you manage doing YouTube as well in all your business?
Not very well.
Honesty is the best.
So being a horse trainer is kind of funny because it's a little bit of a different job because the majority of the time, horse trainers, you're not making enough money that you could, you're making better money than like the average Joe, but you're not making enough money that you can necessarily hire. You start riding enough horses, then you have to hire the right horses. And then you have trailers and trucks and all kinds of other stuff that come into. There's the expenses are really, really high in being a horse trainer.
Yeah.
It depends on the quality of your equipment and stuff. Being smart about what you buy things is important. It's just as important as any other business, right? Just making sure you have good quality equipment, but at the same time, not having equipment that's so expensive that you got to buy a lot of horses, even more horses, just to make equipment.
Yeah.
But along with being a horse trainer, it's kind of a really multifaceted job. So you got to be good at training horses, and then you also got to be good at communication, teaching people how to ride.
I don't know how to do that. I couldn't do that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of patience, but it also takes a lot of communication skills. And then you also, when me and Mom started out with our business, she helped out with doing a lot of the advertising. So you got to do.
Doesn't she still do a lot of that?
Not so much. Not as much anymore. I think she's going to start doing more of it, of course.
Mm-hmm.
But she, helped do the marketing and the advertising too. So we were kind of entrepreneurial when we started the business, but I didn't have money for advertising and stuff, so I started writing articles too. So she would write articles. I would write them. I had the content, but she would proofread because
That's something that you both have in common.
I wasn't really good at English and stuff. And so sentence structure where it would be written well, right? Because you want to do a good job at it. So she would proof it and help me with that, and then get it published. And so that would pay for some of our ads in the magazines. And then that led to clinics and stuff. We decided to put me on some of that stuff. So it was really kind of cool. That was good. And then, so we did our own marketing and our own advertising. And my mom built us our first website. So the toddmartin.net website is actually my mom built it. And that was back when we had websites. And hardly anybody could build them. So you had to actually know how to build them. Wow. So she did the websites herself. At that time, there was some that knew how to do them, but it was like
very few in between.
Well, it was like pulling teeth to get anybody to do it because some people knew how to do it, but they just didn't fully know how to do it. They said they knew how to do it or whatever. And so, or they would be working for somebody at that time. So, and we didn't have a lot of money to go for this website. And then just really kind of lucky too, because I was writing articles for the magazine. And I was doing that to pay for my ads in the magazine, and then I would take those articles and we publish them on our website. And when you publish them on the website, the web crawler through and would see that as original content, which really would help with getting it would push your website to the front, right? So if
So
somebody
is
said,
it like the same for like podcasts and like YouTube and stuff?
well, I don't know, the algorithms are different and they've kind of moved around, right? And well, and they're kind of quit changing now. But at that time, there wasn't a whole lot. I mean, the web was new. And so there wasn't like everybody and anybody had their own website and everybody had their own YouTube channel and whatever else, right? So it wasn't as like everybody had a voice. Everybody had an opportunity for a voice.
Yeah.
So um, they'd have the web crawlers that we go through and would look for. You just had a website like everybody else's website that had the same stuff that had everybody else had the same stuff, and you just lump your file. But if you had original content, which meant like it would crawl through and it would see, patterns of writing or whatever else. Well, all of mine were original articles, so it was really original content, right? So it would push me to the front. So when somebody would go on to Google or Yahoo or anything, a search engine, and search something, they just search, and if they searched raining horses or horses or anything around that was really similar to things that I had in my that was around my website, it would push my website to the front of it because mine was original. It wasn't just some better horse.
Yeah.
So that helped. But so part of being a horse trainer was also that I had to get in marketing, get in advertising, customer service, or I'm going to talk to them.
Yeah.
And I was also wanting to get lessons. I was also wanting to train the horses. I was also wanting to show the horses. I was wanting to so you have to kind of do everything to find out. So what I essentially did as a horse trainer is I cast a broad net, really big. What do? I ride horses for money, right? You bring me a horse, I'll train. And then I would narrow that down. So, okay, so I only want to be training horses of this color, or I only want to be training Western events and not do running horses. And then I would, okay, so then I would narrow it down to I want to work with certain breeds, or I want to work with just training horses. Just kept narrowing down my base to where,
Yeah. That's actually really cool. You've told me this story a few times of that Grandpa didn't think you could do it as a horse trainer.
Well, there's a lot of people who didn't think I would do it as a horse trainer. I was kind of, I wasn't the norm, right? I took my first riding lesson when I was 21. And there was a lot of guys that had ridden horses for a lot longer, had a lot more experience already, even at that age, right? They had competed for a long time. They had been in show things. Their parents had been going to showing. They knew what was going on a lot better than I did. And I didn't. And, well, I don't know. I think it was probably
Aren't all guys?
Yeah, but I think that I was kind of not necessarily dumb. I was naive, right? And there's something good about that. I didn't know I couldn't, right? Some people knew that there was a chance, but they didn't think they could. And I never. I guess I just didn't listen. When somebody says it, like, yeah, I mean, think about. So you know me enough to know that something tells me you can't do that. Probably.
You can't do that. Watch me.
Well, and that's that can be a bad thing too, but it also can be a good thing. I never let somebody else tell me what I couldn't do, and if I can't do it, I find that out. I was fine with that. Failure I think there's a lot of people out there that are too worried and too scared to fail at something that they'll never try.
Mm-hmm.
And that was never I never thought, I never considered failure. It was never something I was concerned with. I wasn't scared to fail. I was fine with failing. If I failed, there's a saying that uh, when asked, who was the kid that
Thomas Edison.
He was asked in that how many attempts
Wasn't it like a few thousand?
Yeah, it's like several thousand, so like 3,000 or 4,000 times, 3,000 or 4,000 failures.
Yeah.
And the person asked me said, gosh, how do you deal with failing that many times? And I said, oh, I thought any of them was failing. I just thought there was 3,500 and some odd steps to making a light bulb. And
That's
so,
how you know, man. It was insane.
no, it's not so much that he was insane. It was more of he had the determination. He didn't look at it as failure. He didn't. That person was like, "How could you fail that many times?" He just never thought of it as failure. He just thought of it as that's how many steps it took to become successful,
Mm-hmm.
right? And it wasn't. You're not looking at it as failure. You know how if you want to be one of the top batters in baseball with a batting average that will put you in the history books, right?
Yeah.
You have to hit 4 out of 10 pitches.
That's not many, is it?
But the rest of the world missed 6, 7 times out of 10.
Wow, really?
Yeah, if you look at the stats of most of your world class basketball players, what their shooting averages are, their shooting averages are not in the 80%. If you want to make it in the major league, it's not an 80%. But
10%.
no, I mean, it's probably more like 60. I don't know, but it's not 80. It's not that high, right? Because failure is a part of success.
Failure is part of success.
I mean, who do you know of that was just like, oh, sorry, I just fell backwards and became one of the best in the world? How many times does a basketball team lose in a season?
A lot.
Yeah. How many times does a baseball team lose in a season? What's a winning record in a season? It's not 80, 90%. You lose. And even if it was 80, 20% of the time you lose. A top batting average is in the 30 goes to 350. So that's like 3.5 times out of 10.
Yeah.
Right? That's a successful batting average. That's a top level batting average. Right? And that's at bats. That's not how many pitches. Right? I mean, you figure how many pitches they get each time up at bat. It's the same averages for a pitcher. Be a top pitcher in baseball. It's, under 40%. And that's top in the world, right? If you look at everything that's proven that we see in nature, right? The world is majority of things, right? Comes with some kind of learning part. It comes with struggle. It comes with hard stuff, right?
Yeah.
Even the seeds that grow the oak trees up at it, right? They struggle through the ground. They have to break through the seed, punch through the ground, and they still have to work. Roots have to work hard to get through it all comes with struggle. Nothing is easy. You just goes, wow, that was so easy and simple. You'll never hear a champion that comes out of it and goes, yeah, that was easy. That was good. Work hard.
Well, let's be talking about Gordon, right?
He's the failures too. Yeah. I mean, you look at this. Yes, he is being very successful right now, right? But that does not come without a cost, without a struggle, right? Without having to work really hard. he gives up lots of, that guy takes days off. He trains every day. He gives up a lot of stuff. He gives up, going out and running around and hanging out with his friends. He's in his 20s. He's a young guy, and he could go out and be partying and running around. He sacrifices all of that stuff. He doesn't get that stuff. He's doing what he's doing because that's what he wants to accomplish, but it comes at a cost. It comes at a high cost. He gets a lot of it. Maybe he makes good money, and maybe he has, whatever, but it comes at a cost of not being able to go to all the fun things. He works out every single day. He's doing jiu-jitsu every single day. He doesn't take the days off. So he sacrifices it. It depends on what you want. You can look at that and go, that's not worth it. No, it's not worth it for you. Obviously, it's worth it for him. He's winning, and clearly he's winning, and he's enjoying it. He's liking it. He'll do it until he doesn't want to. But don't think that it doesn't come at a cost. No, it's not. I see a lot of guys that are at the top of whatever kind of event it is at a certain age, a certain time. I think at a certain age, we start to realize that the cost of that becomes the cost of between me and you as a relationship. So I want to sacrifice my new relationship for another trophy. I like trophies. I really like trophies.
Yeah,
right?
I have a few of them, pretty big ones. Yeah, over there.
But I like you more. Right? I like my family more. I like that. And even in that still comes with trouble. Right? Doesn't mean that my new relationship is always peachy and you do everything right. I'm a perfect dad. It all comes with struggle. We always learn.
Everyone always makes mistakes. We aren't perfect.
Sure. But I think it's important for you as a young man to realize that you're doing football.
Yeah.
Right. And it comes with a struggle.
Right? Yeah. No kidding.
You don't get to be stronger and bigger without tearing down your muscles and working hard and going through struggle and pain and growth. Growth always comes with struggle. Right.
Yeah.
It's important to understand it. Yeah. And same with growing a business. Hurts. You give up things.
Growing a YouTube channel. Hardest thing ever. I've been doing this for over 5 months now, and I'm still only at 77 subscribers. 5 months. No, I'm not kidding. First video I posted 5 months ago.
Yeah, that's good. I think I make sure that you keep it in your mind as to why it is you're doing it. If you're doing it to, it's fun. It's fun to do those kind of things, but it's important to keep that stuff to where it's, you're doing it for the right reason.
Yeah.
Are you doing it for the accolades, or are you doing it because, you want to give to other people, or you want to, I don't know. It's important to keep a right perspective on it.
All right.
Of why you're doing it.
All right. Thank you.
What else you got?
That was it.
That's it.
I just need a short little video.
Oh,
sorry. You finish what you're gonna say.
Yeah. No, not much more. Just, I think, not only is it a struggle on a lot of the stuff, I think it's really important for young men, right, that you're going through and stages that you're going through in your life right now. It's important for you to understand that you're not alone in the struggles that you have, and that I was a young man too once.
Right? Oh, really? You're so old.
Yeah, I know. But the struggles that you have between friends and people and relationships, you're trying to, you're getting to, you meet new people, and as you meet new people and have old friends and new friends and different friends and that kind of stuff, and trying to navigate new friends and navigate old friends and stuff too. I think it's that comes with growth too, right? So even if you have a relationship you've had for a long time, it's not always going to be peachy all the time. It's not always going to be super easy. There's some parts that are easy and some that are not. But if you're willing to deal with a little bit of the hardship of it,
Got 4 people watching right now.
oh, cool. If you're willing to deal with the hard parts of the relationship that you have with your friends right now, your strongest relationships that you'll have as you get older,
Yeah.
are those relationships that went through the struggle.
Yeah.
Right. That you grew your relationship. You get closer because you have more things in common. What are those things that you have in common? Experiences, right? Not just experiences, but experiences that struggles that you went through and things you dealt with together. And the same thing is like me and your mom's, our relationship.
Yeah.
It's strong, but it's strong because we've had over 20 years of
struggle.
Yeah, there's some tough stuff, right? But at the same time, it's tough stuff. We made it through that tough stuff, and it made us stronger together. And we have more things to, we grew in those times too. So,
yeah. Well, thank you for doing this for me.
Mhm.
If you just joined, I recommend going back and rewatching the video. I had a bigger video planned. It kind of fell through. Some of the audio wasn't good, so I haven't posted many long videos lately. That's because I'm working on a Reacts video right now. I'm still trying to find someone to do it with because it fell through.
The other thing is we're testing out new
webcam.
And you tried the mics on your computer.
Yeah, so the mics we're using is actually for my dad's podcast, which is the Go Time podcast. And so we were messing around with it today and tried figuring it out on how to do it for my computer, my little laptop. I hope that I'm not sure if the audio is good or not, but let's hope it is. So I'm thinking of looking for some sponsorships and stuff. Start getting this YouTube channel rolling because I want it to get bigger and stuff. So thank you for watching. Subscribe.